Hey guys, so we are going to be making bows. I will be posting a picture of the bow that I have on top of my tree, which is absolutely huge. Biggest bow I've ever made. Actually, it was one of the first I've ever made successfully. It's a lot easier than I had set out to make it at first. So, literally, you need three things, these two. And then I have floral wire. You can use a pipe cleaner, you can use a twist tie from Bread, or really anything. You don't need much. So scissors that will cut wire, but really super thin wire, and really they don't have to be all that sharp. I suggest not using a pair. If you sew, don't use your fabric scissors. It will dull them, especially after time if you're cutting a lot of wire. And then you need wired ribbon. I got this one on sale at Joann's, I think. I honestly can't tell you to remember the truth. I shop a lot. So what you're going to do is you pull some out. You really don't have to take it off the roll. I wouldn't, unless you're going to make a small bow and you know how much you need. So you start with, and you have to have wired. This will not work with flat ribbon. So I'm just to remind you, make sure you have wired ribbon. And by wired, it's wired on both sides here. So you can see if I bend it, it will keep its shape no matter which way I turn it. It's going to have that same shape. And it's really pliable too, which is wonderful. So put the end in one hand, fold it over so you can see the very beginning part is on the top. Now twist it so you've twisted the middle, the very beginning. Pull it through. You can do any size here. You can go, if you're gonna have a really big bow, you can go 7-8 inches. I'm gonna make a bow because if you look at it, that's about what, 5 inches there, and so it's gonna end up being about 10 inches still. So you got it folded. You're gonna twist it there. You only need to do about a half twist, so that then the middle is folded in, the beginning is folded in the middle and twisted. Now you take your other side, twist, or you fold it in the same, unroll some more ribbon because you don't want to be pulling on it. It makes it a little bit harder. Unroll some more ribbon, wrap it around, and twist another quarter to half turn. Now, I have a printed ribbon, so you want to make sure that that's always on the outside. Otherwise, you're going to get, like mine has a glittery print here. If I turn it over, it's very dull. You can still see it, and that might be a way that you want to do it. However, I like it better with all the print on the outside. So always make sure that you're folding it that way. Now for your next one, you're going to want to do it outside of that one, same size of the bow as the other side. Fold it in. See, I've just got them all pinched in between my fingers now. Then twist it. Now the reason why you twist it is because if you don't, then your bows, they're just going to be right next to each other, and when you go to pull them out at the very end, it's going to be a lot harder to get that nice round shape that you want at the top of the bow. So then you do your next side. Here, let me pull out some more ribbon. Do your next side. Again, same thing. Pull it out about the same amount. If you don't, it's not that big a deal. Some people like doing a couple small and a couple big. I don't think it turns out as well. So just keep going on these. You can do a ton. The bow that I have up on my tree has 12 on each side, so a total of 24 loops, which makes my bow huge. But I have an 8-foot tree and it's at the top of it, so kind of needed to be huge. So, and again, I will post that. Keep remembering to twist it. You don't have to twist it much. Just don't make sure the loops aren't right on top of each other. So twist it again, and you're just folding it in there. You don't have to wrap it around or anything. See, I've just got it layered right in there and pinched. So I'm probably going to do about 5 here, which will make 10 loops. So there's 3, there's 4 on that side. Again, make sure they're all about the same size. Turning. And then you fold it here again. Other side. Turn it again. Yeah, it gets a little bit monotonous with doing the video. Sorry. So we've got 3, 4 on that side. 1, 2, 3, 4 on that side. You do want to make sure you have it even on both sides. Otherwise, it doesn't turn out even when you pull it out. So there's 5 on that side. So that side's going to be done. And then turn it one more. Oh, I'm losing them. Alright, turn it one more here. And 5 on both sides. And you see I've got it pinched up. Hands a little cramping. Kind of got to move your fingers around. That's fine. Now, you're going to cut it a little bit past. So you don't cut it right at it like this. You're going to cut it just a little bit past there. See, just regular Fiskars scissors, they cut right through it just fine. Now, and probably could do this beforehand, but I forgot and I've gotten used to doing one-handed. So I pulled out about, let's see if you can see that much wire. It's about 3 inches. Let's see if you can see that. There you go. It's about 3 inches there. It's about the same size as a bread twist tie. I'm going to cut that off there. Now, this is absolutely the hardest part. Just kidding. Hardest part is probably keeping it in your hand and remembering to twist it. So, kind of twist it up here one more time. And then you take your twist tie without letting go of your ribbon. Take your twist tie, twist it up there, pull it tight, wrap it around. I do this 2 or 3 times just to make sure. This time I'm going to pull a little bit longer of a ribbon wire, and I'll show you why. And you could do this to begin with and only do it once. I like doing it a couple times because if one wire breaks, then the rest will keep it tight. So here, I'm pulling it a little bit longer on one side. Here's this side. Here's this side. And I'm just going to wrap it. Couple of times here. That side's wrapped, and now I wrap the other one here and tighten it up. Now where you end, you should, if you do a couple different wires, you want to end at the same place. Now I'm just twisting it like you would twist a twist tie on a bread thing. See here? And then I fold it to the sides. Or you can clip them. If they're really long, you might want to clip them. So then you got this bow, and you know that's not what you want it to look like. Really, I mean, if it is, fine. You know, I'm not going to judge. But you've got this little piece that you have here that's left, right? So you can either cut it short, or you can wrap right around that wire that you used. So now that wire is hidden. And then, because you have wired ribbon, you can just twist it here and tuck it for now. It will be just fine like that. Okay, now here it's truly the hardest part here. So I'm going to get up close to the camera here so you can see. So you take all of it, pull it up, straight from where you have the middle. Straight up. And if you're starting to notice, they kind of take shape. If you feel that it's too thick in the middle, like I wrapped a little bit too much on that one. So I'm going to undo it just a little bit so it's only one wrap on that extra ribbon there. And cut that off because it does kind of hinder it at times, especially if you did a lot of wire, which obviously I did because I want to make sure my bow stays. And you can reuse it year after year this way. So there's one side. Just keep pulling straight up, straight up, straight up, straight up. Or you can go like this. That kind of helps. So you fold it in there. And then you hold it in your hand. And you kind of shape it the way you want to. And you just keep going. With this size loops, because they're so big, and you can see me in there, but with this size loops, I would do more normally, but I just wanted to make this one to show you guys. And let's see here. So that is that one. Again, more loops would be way better. The picture I'm going to show you of the one on my tree is a lot more loops, and it's about this size, a little bit bigger. Of the loops were a little bit bigger, but not too much. So that's bow making for you. Hope yours turned out great. If not, you can message me and I can help you out, or you can just retry and learn on figuring it out. Or if it still is really hard, I can make another video. I don't mind doing that. So message me if you need help, and I'll see you guys later. You guys did get 20 likes on my Facebook page, so I'm going to make another video here in just a few, and it's going to be swags, like not quite the wreaths, but it's just the swag that comes out like that, and it's really easy, and you can use your tree trimmings from where you trimmed off the bottom of your Christmas tree. So I will show you that here in a few, and thanks for watching.